The South African music industry is mourning the death of Neyi Zimu. The gospel music artist succumbed to skin cancer on Wednesday night. Multi-award winning musician Pastor Benjamin Dube has worked closely with Zimu and joins me for this conversation. Pastor Dube, thank you so much. And so I was asking you a bit earlier on about the magnitude of the loss that we have suffered in losing Neyi Zimu.
Yes, to start with, I think we need to actually realize that we had with Pastor Neyi Zimu a legend and a gift that was still at the peak. And his writing of songs was just extraordinary. And the ensemble that I was working with, which is a Spirit of Praise choir, was definitely, he was a backbone of that ensemble. And for it to be where it is, it was because of the giftings that he had. He was so proactive. And I must say, truly speaking, and the music industry as a whole has lost a giant. And I think him bowing out, I don't think it is like bowing because of weakness and because he couldn't do nothing no more. But it was finishing strong, not finishing weak. And I think that's what we are taking with us in making sure that we press in and press on with whatever he has already done.
So one of the themes, there are many themes, of course, to the conversation about the passing of Neyi Zimu, but one of the themes I picked up was the number of people who didn't know who Neyi Zimu was, but once you play a song, they say, oh,
yes,
actually I've been listening to this person's music, I know this person, I know this voice. What does that tell us about his contribution and perhaps some of the other work that's not necessarily the singing part, the songwriting, the other production work?
I think that's one of the reasons why I am saying he was at the peak, because quite a number of people would know the songs and would sing the songs, but they would not know as to who is the man behind. And I remember me bringing him into a Spirit of Praise is because I felt that he needs to be in the center stage of the music industry right now. He has done quite a number of things on his own, and of course in the year 2000, and he has been doing, there's a group that was there, which was Family Factory and Joya Celebration. He was working with Lindelani Kize at that time and Tunzi Number at that time. But later on, when he started doing his own thing and his own writing and music, then, only then, kind of like disappeared. And now when he was coming up, everybody, he can write a song and everybody can sing it. So simple. It becomes an anthem when he would actually sing those songs, and it anywhere people knew the songs, but they didn't know exactly who he was.
One song in particular, Jehovah Ritshepile.
Jehovah Ritshepile.
And I imagine that in the coming days, as people reflect on his life, this song will become almost like an anthem for many people.
Certainly.
It wasn't a new song, was it?
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
Yes.
Tell me about the significance of it.
Well, it's so amazing because he has been prophetic. When I'm saying prophetic, he would actually write songs that speak of things to come.
Yeah.
And he was actually ahead of his time. And I think this is the reason why we needed a person like him, because even he was addressing even some of the issues that are of the country, the nation as a whole.
Because I was thinking about, you know, as happens with many artists, once they pass on, sometimes you find, as music fans, comfort in the words that they sang for you before they departed, right? So, Dipilo di robegile,
yes.
You know.
And talking about even the fact that we have many questions, but we have less answers. In other words, we do not know. And every time he would point us back to God. And that is what we can remember Neyi about. And that is the fact that he was speaking authoritatively,
Yeah.
and he would speak to the nation. He would stand in any stage and declare that all of us must go back to the one that created us, and we must actually partner with the one that created us. And that is what we are going to remember him for.
Right. Pastor Benjamin Dube, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And again, our condolences on the loss of Neyi Zimu. Pastor Benjamin Dube there, reflecting on the life and contribution of the late Neyi Zimu.